Welcome to Listen Up, your daily dose of advanced English listening practice. My name is Karen, and I'm your host. Remember, if you want to read along with the audio, go to the English as a Second Language page of my website, onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. Let's get started. Today's episode is called End of Trams in London. In the early 20th century, trams were an integral part of London's transportation network. For decades, these iconic electric-powered vehicles gracefully glided through the city streets, connecting neighbourhoods and serving as a symbol of progress. However, as the demands for a rapidly growing city evolved, the trams gradually fell out of favour. Their final journey came to an end in 1952, marking the closure of an era that shaped London's public transportation landscape. Trams made their first appearance in London in the late 19th century, emerging as a reliable mode of transportation. Initially, horse-drawn trams were the norm, but they were soon replaced by electric trams, which offered faster and more efficient travel. These sleek vehicles, with their distinctive appearance and overhead power lines, quickly became a common sight on London's streets. Trams played a crucial role in the growth and development of London. They formed the backbone of the city's transportation system, offering a convenient and affordable means of travel for both commuters and leisure seekers. London's tram network expanded over the years, covering vast areas and connecting various neighbourhoods. The trams became synonymous with the city's identity, with their bells and rhythmic clattering providing a familiar soundtrack to Londoners' daily lives. As London continued to expand, new modes of transportation emerged, creating fierce competition for trams. The rise of motor buses and the growing popularity of private car ownership posed significant challenges to the future of trams. Buses offered more flexibility and could navigate through narrow streets that were unsuitable for trams. Moreover, trams were constrained by fixed tracks, making it difficult to adapt to the city's changing needs. The devastation caused by World War II further compounded the challenges faced by London's trams. The city needed extensive post-war reconstruction, and the focus shifted towards modernising the transport system. The financial burden of repairing war-damaged infrastructure and the increasing cost of maintaining the aging tram network made the continuation of trams economically unsustainable. In an effort to modernise and streamline London's transportation system, the decision to abandon trams was made. The gradual phasing out of trams began in the late 1940s, aiming to replace them with buses and expand the underground train network. This transition involved a complex process of removing tracks, reconfiguring road layouts, and altering the city's infrastructure. On this day, 6th of July 1952, the last tram trundled along the streets of London. The occasion was marked with a mixture of nostalgia and a sense of progress. Crowds gathered to bid farewell to these beloved vehicles, recognizing that while the trams had served them well, it was time to embrace a new era of transportation. The end of trams in London left an impression on the city's history. While their demise marked the end of a beloved mode of transport, it also paved the way for progress. The removal of tram tracks freed up road space and allowed for the expansion of bus services, enabling greater flexibility and connectivity. Additionally, the focus on developing an extensive underground train network such as the London Underground, transformed London's public transportation into a more efficient and far-reaching system. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed learning about what happened on this day in history and practicing your English listening skills. Look out for a new episode each day to keep practicing.